Hello and a warm welcome to my YouTube channel where I cover stocks and indexes on a regular basis. Now, in this video, I have covered Tata Motors, India's leading auto manufacturer, not just in India but globally also. In case you missed out on the first video I've already done on Tata Motors, it was done in the month of May. The link to that is there in the description box. You can check out that analysis also. Now, Tata Motors, apart from having its operations in India, it also has in UK, as we all know, so Jaguar and Land Rover. Apart from that, they also are having operations in South Korea, in South Africa, in Brazil, in Austria, and in Slovakia also. Jaguar is the highest revenue shareholder in the company. Approx 67% of its revenue comes from them. In the electrical vehicle space in India, it has a 75% market share. Recently, its subsidiary Tata Technology IPO was a big success, and it's India's leading export company. The only drawback which has recently come into the scene from a fundamental point of view is that it's been seeing a declining cash flow. It has a market cap of 2,65,000 odd crores with a return of equity of 5.62%. Promoters hold 46.38%, FIIs hold 18.4%, domestic institutions 17.3%, while the public holds a 17.7% in the stock. Among the non-promoter large holders, there is LIC of India at 3.89% and Rakesh Jhunjhunwala and Associates at 1.6%. Now let's start with Tata Motors, and as usual, I like to start from the highest time frame, and in this case, it's the quarterly charts. As you can see, the data from 1991, even though before that also it was called Telco, Tata Electric Locomotive Company. So we start with fairly from 1990. We can see a crackdown uh, for some time in the 90s, a bad patch for the stock. But then from the 2001, fantastic rally till subprime. Just around the subprime time, the crash came in the stock, pulled it down, and it to an 88% retracement of the entire rally. But then a beautiful rally till 2015 rather, while the overall market for the was rallied till 2018. Automobile stocks, particularly Tata Motor, gave up before that, and you can see from 2015 a deeper cut till 2020. A 5-year correction phase took place, a very lengthy one, and again a deep correction. And from there we see a phenomenal rally. Now, what's interesting out here is that, which I would like to point out, is that each rally has been for a consistent period. The first one is 23 months, which is almost 2 years. The second one, 25 months, just above 2 years. And the third one, which is currently on from the COVID lows, is, sorry, quarters, 23 quarters, 25 quarters. And now this one is around 25 quarters. So, sorry, 15 quarters, which makes, in terms, if it is going to match up to the same strength, then a good 8 to 10 quarters or maybe more of uptrend in the long term is very much on for the stock from that basis. The support for the quarterly charts is pretty deep, around 400, but that's a quarterly chart. It will have a deeper, especially in a extremely strong trending stock. Now let's have a look at the monthly. Monthly, you can see this mountain break out here at 600 was a strong effort. First time it failed to do it, second time it failed to do it, and then you can see a good sharp move coming out of there. The monthly support is around 550, where this 550, 600, where this consolidation breakout took place in the stock. So strong support in from a monthly point of view. Let's have a look at the weekly. Weekly is interestingly seeing smaller candle formations now, except an odd large uh, green one out here, except one or two. Yes, and but look at the beauty of this phase from November 21. till all the way till December 22, where it did a flag-like structure in after a huge vertical move, a flag and pole in the weekly, which has seen a massive uh, breakout taking place out here. And from there, a good sharp move, pulling it up all year. Small candles, yes, in the weekly. The weekly support is around 650, where again we saw some kind of a consolidation taking place in it. Let's have a look at the daily time frame. Daily, yes, last Wednesday's sharp sell-off candle took place out here, but then again a decent pullback out here. And in the daily, you can see the stock has had several gap ups all the way back in April 23, and then from this sideways correction, which is from July 23 all the way till August 23. So 3 months of sideways market, and then a breakout. That breakout has got a breakaway gap, a runaway gap, and a continuation gap also continuing right now for the stock. So gap ups being held is a good sign. So the support in the daily right now is around 700. The first is the gap area of 710, and then around 700 is that crucial area 700. Anything below 700 would likely push it down to 680 to probably these gap areas around 640, 650, where we saw the weekly has a strong support level. Let's have a look at the hourly from a derivative perspective. Derivative perspective is showing that above 735 sustaining, it could again get into a serious uptrend. Else, support is around 710 to 715. The derivative data for the futures in the last 5 days is showing a short build-up, while the option, I'm not looking at the December with just 3 days left. The this January option series is showing the 700 call has a large OI while it's sustaining above it. The next wall is at 730, sorry, 730 has a large OI. And above that, the next high OI is at 750 in the option chain of January, while there is a huge put OI at 700. So even the option chain is suggesting 700 as a solid support with the Ichimoku charts. And we also see that, in the daily time frame, this area of November end, where the consolidation breakout has again taken place. So good strong support sitting out there. Now let's try to plot where could be the possible upsides for it above 730 for this trend, which is in the early part of a long-term trend, the way the stock behaves from that angle, and see how much it can go. But before that, in case, like the reason of 650 and then 550 as a support would be because this was the breakout area of the stock. Okay, so that's the crucial area. In case there is a deep correction, it would be huge opportunity to add again. In case otherwise, one can look at 700, 650 as major supports also. Now, the resistance as per the Ichimoku theory is at the first one, Ichimoku price target theory is at 800, around 800, 815. Next one is at 950, and then a big one at 1150. That's a monthly Ichimoku price target theory. So good potential upside for the stock if the trend continues to be this strong as it has been. Except the only factor from the chart, what we can understand is first the in the lower time frame, that is that there is a the candle size in the weeklies are getting smaller, and in the hourly we can see a wedge breakdown took place out here. There was a wedge formation which saw a breakdown target of the wedge is done, then we have a pullback. We only have to now reconcile whether this will be a lower high. In case it does not take out 733 and pushes its way down, then where would it go to? So we mark the levels accordingly. So good opportunity from an investor's point of view of accumulating either on the dips or from a trade, even from a trader's point of view, if the level of 700, what you call 733 is not taken out, then there could be a pullback 715, 700 from a trading bearish trading point of view. Below 700, yes, a larger weakness would plot it and try to push it downwards. So from both angles, a good setup out here, trading and investing. Overall picture looks extremely bullish to me, and maybe some short-term turbulence might be there, but nothing looks alarmingly bad that it would be uh, horrible for the stock. Otherwise, looks fairly good, set for a likely set for a very good 2024. Maybe some initial parts of 2024 could cause a problem. That also, if it fails to take out 735 and sustain above it. So overall, nice picture. I hope this video is of help to you. So please do like it, share it, and also subscribe to my channel. Before I wind up, disclaimer: this is not a trading advice to you of long, short, buy, sell. This is a pure video made on educational basis based on the study of Ichimoku. So kindly do your study thoroughly before taking a decision of investing or trading in it. Do manage your risk and always respect your stop loss. Until then, happy investing and take care, everyone. Bye bye.